Hello, welcome back to Access Granted with me, Dave, and this week, Rob.
Me.
Rob, you haven't been on Access Granted in ages.
I know.
What have you done to Nath?
Nothing.
Where is he?
He's just not here, is he?
He's not here. I think he's not here because of how his spell of one-on-ones he's been going.
Maybe. No, it's quite embarrassing, isn't it?
It's embarrassing. Can we just say that now? Can we admit it's
very
embarrassing? For some reason, everyone thinks I'm awful at games. Whether I am or not, that is embarrassing.
You're better at one-on-onesie games.
That's true.
That's for sure.
Yeah, maybe I always have a better sort of
Yeah.
first 20 minutes than everyone else. We've got lots of the normal stuff this week. We've got your comments of the week. We've got the 301 Club, and first...
The time for truth is nearly here, bringing tales of lies and fear to stand a chance at gaming heaven. Reveal to us your game confession.
My favourite bit of the show, Dave.
Gaming confessions?
Yeah, we got some good ones this week.
Well, I'll let you be the judge, Rob. First off, we've just got a comment. This is just good fortune from Callum Uchia, who says, "Why don't you get Rob to do gaming confessions? His humour would be great in response to the comments and would make Granted more of a prominent series. Also, because Rob is awesome." So,
Sadly,
I don't know
that's
how
not-
much you
because
pay
you have
Callum.
to be spontaneously witty to be funny coming back to a comment, whereas if I'm ever funny, it's because I've thought really, really hard about it for about 5 hours and written it down in advance.
Yeah. Wait, are you trying to say that your Friday features aren't fly-on-the-wall documentaries? That's not just you... Right, so the first gaming confession then, proper. Don't forget, you've got to be really funny and witty. It's Adam Dronberg who says, "Gaming confession, when the PS1 was still new, I used to bug my cousin constantly to play it. He finally gave me the controller, turned off the lights and locked the door as he left the room. The game was Resident Evil. Having no idea what it was, I started playing. After the first jump scare with the crows, I threw my controller and gave up. But I'd left the game running so I could find the light switch. All the while, zombies were groaning in the dark as I searched for the light. I was 4 years old and haven't played a scary game in 20 years.
I think that shouldn't be the gaming confession, shouldn't it? It should be his cousin.
Do you reckon? I locked my cousin, my
I
4-year-old
locked my
cousin.
4-year-old cousin in a room with Resident Evil.
I think you're right. Yeah, it's not Adam's fault that he hasn't played a game in 20 years.
That's more like game. It's a new section, isn't it? Gaming trauma.
Yeah, it is a little bit, yeah. But I'm wondering if something like that happened to me. You know, maybe that's what
And you
happened
just
to
can't
me.
remember.
Yeah, because, man, that would be horrible. I did actually play Resident Evil when I was about 14.
Yeah.
And I got through a few doors and I was just like, nah, that's enough.
The doors are really scary, aren't they? They open
are.
so slowly.
Maybe that's where my fear of gaming doors comes from.
Maybe it is.
Let's move on to FB Hammer, who says, "Gaming confessions, there's a lot of Resident Evil this week. I was too afraid to finish the Resident Evil 7 demo, so I gave the controller to my girlfriend and she finished it for me."
Come on.
And
It's 20 minutes long.
this made me think of you because I know that you often play horror games with your wife. Did you play Resident Evil 7 demo with your wife?
No, I streamed it,
Right.
so I played it with the world.
You played it, that's sort of cheating, but also not, because there's no one actually there.
I played PT with my wife. I played Until Dawn with my wife.
Is she braver than you?
No, but she enjoys being scared.
Oh, I don't understand
I don't
those
understand
people.
it either. Like she likes horror. She'll scream more than I do, but she enjoys it. She likes that.
What is that?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't understand
But I know
that
it's a
either.
thing. Who likes to be scared? It's like being on a theme park ride, I guess.
Yeah.
Sort of. A rush of adrenaline. Who knows? Patrick Bird, this one's especially for you. "I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but I've played all the others. I know the whole story and whatnot, but I haven't played it. The worst part is that I often say it's kind of an overrated title in the series, and that it was just good for the time it came out, even though I haven't played a lick of it." How do you feel about that? He's not even played it, and he's telling people it's overrated.
It just doesn't make any sense, does it? It's just a nonsensical comment.
I can't understand.
Nonsense,
He's
man.
played all the others. Let's assume from 8
Yeah.
forwards, and he hasn't gone back to 7. I mean, I've never played
Just
it.
play it.
Yeah.
Just play it. Like the best things about Final Fantasy, and especially 7, are the characters and the story, and they don't get diminished with age.
Yeah.
Visually, obviously, it's not a PS4 title,
No.
even though you can play it on PS4 now.
I mean, there is no excuse. You can play it on PS4. You don't even have to,
Trophies
go and plug
now.
in a PS1.
Trophies on it. Just Yeah, go and play it. For goodness sake.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful game.
I thought you'd have some thoughts on that. Right, let's move on to Joanna Moncrief, Gaming Confession. It might be Joanna. Sorry. I was playing Last of Us Remastered on grounded mode, and I got so mad at one bit that just as my mum came in, I accidentally threw my controller at her. I got grounded.
I like that joke.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, I didn't even know that when I put that in.
Grounded mode.
It just made me think about your mum in the Friday features. I wonder if that is the sort of thing that, have you ever thrown your controller accidentally at your mum?
No.
Would she have stood for that?
Absolutely not.
No.
I wouldn't have been grounded, I would have had my PlayStation confiscated. In fact, I did get my PlayStation confiscated.
Really?
At one point, yeah.
What for?
I can't remember, probably for being really overly angry at a game.
Yeah.
Often, if I hear you shouting at that game again, I can't do the voice.
No.
Can you do the Rob's mum voice?
No. No.
I can't do it either.
No, I can't do it.
I got it confiscated, but whenever she went out to like the shops or anywhere for an extended period of time, I knew where she confiscated it, so I would get it and then make sure I put it back in exactly the same place, even with like, it was in the back of her cupboard, so her shoes would be on it. I had to take a photo and make sure I knew what shoes were on it. There's a gaming confession for you.
Yeah, that is a good shout. You're gonna, now as a father, you're gonna have the power to confiscate later.
Yeah. And the key thing is up high. Parents, if you're going to confiscate things from your children, don't put them at ground level in a cupboard in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Because that's obvious.
They will think of that as well. Right, 2 more this week. Pick a player 4 says, Gamer Confession. There's a major storm coming through my area in the US, and so naturally I made sure to unplug my PS3 and PS4 in case of a lightning strike. As I went to bed, I mentally heard the sound of a trophy notification as if I'd just completed a quest. And the reason I put this in is just because I think you and I have talked in the past about how much better life would be with just trophies for doing... Like, I'd be a better human being if I got a little trophy when you just tick off things, Even things that are already good, like pay rise. But imagine getting a pay rise and getting a ding. And people could look through your profile and go, oh, look at this. It's got
help an elderly person cross the road.
Yeah.
Bronze trophy.
I bet people would try much harder at exams if they got trophies.
Yeah.
Like,
Go a week without being mean to anyone. Bronze trophy.
Yeah. See, there's great... Think of what we could do. Honestly, I think the future,
would be better. Life would be better with trophies. Yes.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right, last one then. Alex Gamer Hull 11 says, Gaming Confessions, I was watching Rob's Dark Souls live stream and posted a comment in the chat as a joke, but I think it frustrated Rob even more than he was already getting.
Was it? Let me guess what this comment was.
I don't know.
Oh, it's not written.
He doesn't say what the comment is.
I bet the comment was just, well, I died at a boss and some hilarious person decided to write, you died, smiley face. I said, I didn't know!
Well, let's assume that was Alex Gamer Hull 11. He says, I guess this is my apology. Sorry, Rob. I felt guilty all the time afterwards.
I'm glad you felt guilty.
He's gone away and he's like, I shouldn't have written that. Sorry. I got really upset Rob. I'm so sorry. And I mean, someone has upset Rob. But there you go. This is out in the open now. We can all move on.
Yep.
We can say, that's fine. Don't worry.
I've got to say, I've not seen any horrible comments. I was playing Dark Souls 3 for everyone to see, and there's no one that's been coming along saying, oh man, you suck at this game, you're rubbish. Everyone's been really helpful, even like all the Dark Souls experts giving me tips on how to fight. I'm against a Vort of the Boreal Valley or something. That's the second boss. I've not beaten him yet. In fact, this goes out on Monday, so the weekend just gone I might have beaten him. Nah, I probably won't have. But everyone's just been really nice and helpful. It's great.
Right. A bit of homework for everyone then. You can... Let's see who can be the meanest to Rob, and let's see if we can get him to throw his controller at the PlayStation camera, whilst he's streaming.
Great.
No, don't do that. That would probably be bad.
It's time for comments of the week.
So before we start comments of the week, there's a lot of comments referring to this T-shirt, which is a thing that exists now. We can prove it because there you are wearing it. So we were very excited to announce last week that we've teamed up with Insert Coin to make an Access T-shirt.
Yep.
And it is, I think at the time of recording, there's very limited numbers left. So if you did want one, I think that's it. Like once they're gone, we're not going to do it anymore.
If you're small or extra large,
It was 3 times extra large.
XXL or small. I think those
are sold out. But anyone in between,
if you're very small or very tall, then sorry.
They're so limited that I don't even have one. So Rob's got one, I don't have one. So you know, if we see you at a show or something wearing the Axis t-shirt,
we should
we'll
come
know
up with
how
like a
dedicated
spot
you are.
prize, shouldn't we?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
If we see
Although
you,
it means we'll have to actually do something.
Yeah, I know. I've said
it is
now.
a good idea. You shouldn't have said it. Maybe I'll cut it out. Let's crack on then. So you and Monroe first. I'm very confused by the t-shirt design. Why can't you see Delsin's legs? That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah. It's almost like this looks like a sleeve almost here.
Yeah.
And almost like I didn't know better, I'd say it was like a human arm.
Yeah.
Going into him.
That would make no sense.
Strange.
That would be a very strange choice.
Yeah.
So it's lucky that you don't know, because that is weird. We'll talk to the guys at Insect Coin and find out what the plan was.
Get
there,
it redesigned or something.
That doesn't make too much sense. Sorry about that. Sam Friedman, can't believe I'm literally buying a stupid Badger shirt. What have I become? Yeah, I know. What's he even doing on a t-shirt?
I don't know.
What have we become?
Why isn't it like, my face on the t-shirt?
Yeah.
That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
It would make more sense.
The best
probably.
one.
You're one of the ones. Yeah, but he's not.
Delsin isn't even a 1.
He's not even a 1. He's a none.
Nothing.
He's a nothing. I don't know what he's doing on there. Doesn't make any sense. M. Jolnir21 says a couple of points. Number 1, I thought the announcement was going to be Dave was going to do a Let's Play of Resident Evil 7. No, never. 2, I need that shirt. 3, Rob nailed the modelling bit. And then says addendum, I now own this shirt. My wallet is bleeding from the international shipping, but it's mine. You can thank Rob for his amazing modelling job.
Oh, you're welcome.
Rob, there you are.
You're very welcome.
I'm surprised you weren't put off. I did think, are we actually shooting ourselves in the foot here by having you model it? More people might be disgusted.
I breathed in and everything.
Yeah, you did, especially as I have for the whole of this video, believe it or not. Right, Tobias Novshow says, by the way, Nathan, this is a Witcher 3. Nathan is obsessed with The Witcher at the moment. I mean, we both really enjoy The Witcher.
It's annoying as well, because I've finished it,
I know.
And he's like nowhere near finished it. He keeps on coming in telling me how great it is. I know.
He just doesn't stop talking about it. And I don't know why I find it so tiring, because I love The Witcher 2. But for some reason, him banging on about it is really infuriating. But this is something really cool which I didn't know. He was talking about how he'd failed to he killed a fiend and then he failed to be able to get the loot from it. So Tobias Novshow says, by the way, Nathan, if you kill the crows at Wosong Bridge, then meditate, the crows then respawn. Do this a couple of times and a very over-leveled fiend will appear as a protector of the crows. How fun. How cool is that? Like a protector of the crows comes to...
terrifying.
I love that kind of stuff in
terrifying.
games. They put in that kind of like lore where it's like in Don't Starve, if you chop down too many trees, how a tree beard comes, and I love that kind of stuff. I love when developers think like that.
Treeminator.
Yeah.
That's what I called him, very cleverly.
It is very clever, and he was terrifying. I remember just running away for like 15 minutes. So more proof that The Witcher 3 is excellent. Ross K. Williams, my friend and I decided that we could play a FIFA Online friendly league on every single league on FIFA 16 to see who was the better FIFA league player. After 10 months of grueling FIFA matches, 35 leagues, replaying drawn leagues, unbelievable goals and the occasional rage quit, the champion was finally decided. I won 22 leagues to 13. I feel as though there should be some sort of punishment for my friend, but we have no onesie. I was hoping that Dave and Nathan could come up with some sort of punishment for him, or at least call him out in the next access, thanks. So, consider him officially called out.
Ha ha! Oh, you lost.
Yeah.
You lost.
That is really... I was just going to sort of just say it. That is properly offensive.
There you go.
But it made me think about us and our PES Master League, Rob, and how we've had to let it go now. It was getting too stressful. Lunchtimes were just like work. There was no time to eat. So we often
didn't eat. We'll start again when PES 2017
When PES 2017 comes out in September, they've just announced
September the 15th.
We'll be back in to a new PES Master League. But until then, we're going to have to just say goodbye to our team. And we what a team we had. We were doing excellently. You'll just have to believe me. But that is a proper calling out there. I hope you're happy. Last comment this week, Rob, is a suggestion for a Friday feature. It's from Stuff That's Funny 1. Rob, Friday feature idea: 7 ways in which horror games would be different if Dave was the protagonist. What do you think? Got any legs?
It's quite a good idea.
There's only one way.
I think putting your name in the title would just make it a lot less searchable, wouldn't it?
Would.
No one's going to be putting Dave into YouTube.
See how he thinks? Like an SEO expert.
Yeah.
Terrifying. But also, I don't think there's 7 ways in which horror games would be different. There'd just be one way. It would always be...
It just wouldn't happen, would it?
It would just be turn around. At the start of the game, just turn around and go away again.
You'd push forward on the left stick and your character would huddle in a corner, and every time you push forward you go, no!
Yeah.
I'm not playing it!
Yeah.
It's against my human rights.
I'm trying to think of some examples. Outlast wouldn't even get into the hospital.
No.
Just, there's no one here at the gate.
Pushing forward would actually make your character walk backwards. Like the whole point of the game would be trying to find ways to make your character move through the game.
Yeah. It would be stop what I'm doing, phone the police. Immediately, whatever this is. Oh, what's this derelict? What's this? No, phone the police or go away. Maybe that's 2 ways in which they'd be different. So, good idea. Unfortunately, Rob says no.
They've got the skills to know when it's time to watch our next video. They're the ones we love. 301 Club. Better than the comments above. 301.
So no one-on-onesie, but there is 301 Club, which is, maybe even better. It will basically, we're just prolonging it because Nathan, let's face it, is going to be almost whitewashed.
Yeah.
So a few entries this week. I've decided, Rob, I think you'll just agree that there's a very clear winner this week. So I'm afraid you don't get to choose. But you can, just enjoy these with me. There's 3 runners up this week. First up, Sol33T303, 301 Club. It is currently 1 AM in Australia at the time that Access uploaded this video. It's been 18 hours since I last slept. I haven't gone through so much sleep depravity, but it's all worth it for Dave's hairy beard and Nath's manly, clean-shaven chin. And mostly this comment has made it in because I was just like, it's just funny, isn't it? I never think about people around the world suffering to get into the 301 Club. 1 AM. Imagine if just every week, access granted, just every week it just comes on at 1 AM. There's no way around it. Sometimes it's later than 1 AM.
It's dedication, that is.
I mean, it must be the same for a Friday feature. It must be about 1 AM in Australia.
Yeah.
Nightmare. That is dedication.
Well, you can just watch it when you get up the next morning.
Well, you won't be in the 301 Club.
No, it's...
301 Club, man, it's prestigious. Don't talk it down. We're doing this section of the show right now. Zach Reed, 301 Club. I'm finally here after nearly 6 months of watching. I'm so happy to be here, and usually I watch it on a Wednesday morning with my breakfast. Put me in the show, and I ask nothing more. So there you go.
You're
there
in
is
the
someone
show now.
Usually does just wait till a Wednesday with breakfast. Don't know why he waits for a Wednesday with breakfast. Maybe you're in Australia because you go through all of Tuesday, Wednesday morning, bit of breakfast, lovely. But here is the winner. I'm gonna have to take a deep breath. It's another poem.
Oh man. Oh.
But I think this is dedication and excellent wordsmithing. Our king, or in fact queen this week, is JRevX, who says, came in at 189 views. Finally, life is good when you're in the 301 Club. Happy 4th of July. King or not, I have another poem for you. So here we go.
So you've not even started.
Oh no.
That's not even the start of it.
No. That's just a little comment just to get us going. Here we go. It's been a brilliant season with 301 Club King, of Dave and Nath yelling, and don't forget the Kring, like that, in joke. A fateful end is coming for the dueling pair, through comments and confessions and their voluptuous hair. No offence, Rob. And we'll all watch in wonder as the battle sees its end. Talent shall be tested, wills shall break and bend. Back from E3, Nath's luck finally held strong, but with one loss to go, we all wonder just how long. Has Dave got the might to sweep the floor with his friend? Force him out of the running? Bring this game to its end? The onesie waits for someone, but whose head shall it crown? Who'll go down in history to wear the shameful gown?
Very good.
Shameful gown's good, isn't it? And she writes at the end, P.S. Sorry, the Nath stanza is rough. I set my alarm on my sleep-in holiday to try for 301 Club and was a bit groggy when figuring this one out. By the way, hello from Colorado.
My goodness.
I had to set an alarm to get up to write a poem in 3 hours.
I had no idea that people are trying this hard, that it's this much of a thing. Also, the fact that they've managed to write that poem.
I know.
And still be in the 301 Club.
I know.
That's impressive.
And only one of the stanzas was apparently a bit rough. Like, well, I'm very impressed.
Very good.
Very well deserved.
Easy win there.
Queendom this week. JRevX, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your amazing poem. And there's no doubt that I'm definitely going to wipe the floor with Nath. So that's it for this week. Thanks for coming on, Rob.
It's been my pleasure.
It's much better than having Nath on.
Yeah, it's just a shame about one-on-ones, isn't it? I want. How long is he going to stretch it out for?
I don't know, but as soon as it's done, you know, if next time I win a game,
maybe I should have been the sub one-on-onesie, and if I'd have lost, it would have counted as a Nath loss.
Maybe we can, you know, Nath can. If I beat him, we can go like 1-on-2 or something. You and Nath can team up against me, or I don't know. We'll think of something fun. What should we do when I destroy Nath? What should we do as the next gameplay feature? Let us know in the comments. What have we got coming up this week? Today, in fact, after this video goes live at about 6 PM today, Nath and I have made a video on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 DLC. Descent.
Were you good at it this time?
No, not really. Unsurprisingly, we were not good. But we've done a look at all the maps that are coming. And cut in some of our best bits.
Good.
So you don't have to know that we were rubbish, which is smart. Also, I think tomorrow, Holly came down, didn't she? And the 4 of us played a game of Stickbold, which was excellent.
Lovely Stickbold.
We love Stickbold.
I'll see some more of that on the channel.
Yeah, that's going to go on Tuesday, which is very exciting. We've got the store, Lush, and we're going to have a Friday feature.
Yep.
So, and I'm sure we'll think of something for Thursday. So plenty to be excited about this week. Thanks so much for watching this week. Have you had a nice time, Rob?
Yeah, very nice time.
Should get you on more often. Please do keep the comments coming, keep the gaming confessions coming, keep the questions coming for all of us, and just your thoughts in general. We love to read what you have to say. And like this video if you like this video, or if you didn't like it, because it really helps us out.
Nice thing to do, isn't it?
And we'll see you next time.